Sitting here in the light rain. I have the windshield wipers on the slowest setting, I assume. Intermittent, rain sensing, speed sensing. I don't know really what it is, to tell you the truth. But I do know that on this 2021 GLE350, right? Cutting edge technology, top of the line build and craftsmanship. Windshield wipers are unsmooth, to say the least. You're gonna wait till they turn on here. The rain sensing is shoddy at best. So there they go. So when they activate at the end of its swing on this side here, it jolts, it jitters, it shakes. I don't know what it does, but it's definitely not smooth. See that? And then on the end of this run, when it comes back down to the rest position, it's the worst of the shakiness, choppiness, I guess I would call it. So you can even hear it. So like now it's possessed. So this thing is definitely has a very hard time sensing how much rain is falling. It's been pretty consistent all morning, just a sprinkle, a drizzle, I guess you would call it. But these things, they just don't. It doesn't know the intensity of the rain. I guess it just doesn't sense it correctly. Or I don't know if it's a problem or it's just the way it is. So it'll kick on high for a couple seconds or a couple minutes, then it'll slow down and it'll realize, oh, it's not raining that hard. Let me stop. And it's just very inconsistent, mind of its own. But yeah, so when I bought the car, they were like, oh, you got to replace these windshield wiper blades every couple of months, once or twice a year. I'm like, once or twice a year? I'm like, I've owned, dozens of cars, and I've gone 2, 3, 4 years before I replace windshield wipers. And first time it rains, I turn them on, and I realize why you got to replace them twice a year, because they're nuts. These things, you put them on, and it's choppy and inconsistent. I'm on the highway in the drizzle, light drizzle, and it'll go from intermittent, with about a second or 2 seconds in between a swipe, to super duper fast, like it's a torrential downpour, and I assume that inconsistency is what destroys the windshield wipers and why you have to replace them so often.